Buna, Ziua, Romania. Welcome to Norm Nathan's Vault of Silliness. I would also like to note that we have surpassed 70 subscribers on YouTube. Let's keep it going, and thank you just so darn much. A cassette from October 9th, 1993 jumped off the shelves for our episode today, which I have titled Storytime with Uncle Norm, as Norm adds some great details to some of our birthdays. However, before we get to the dumb birthday game, we have a little bit of the 2 a.m. hour to entertain us. It begins with a very foggy traffic report from Jack Harte and some Accuweather from Dave Ryan. We hear from Dawn, who's 300 miles north of Toronto in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, where it's 28 degrees and snowing. The caller and Norm get a bit political, which was not the norm, pun intended. Amazingly, it's a bit telling of the times we're living in now. Jane on a car phone, who's very thankful for Norm's show on her drive home from work. And then we have Allison and Saugus, who has some sage advice on how to treat a genius. This one is another shining example of Norm's wit. And now it's dumb birthday game time. It starts with some player introductions. Rosemary from Wellesley, and the debut performance of producer Sid Whitaker. But the tape runs out and switches sides. When it starts again, we hear Norm chortling about something, probably about the revolving door of producers he had had. Hearing his laugh just makes me smile. We continue with player intros. I'm in studio with Mike Epstein and Jack Harte, who, by the way, has an astounding game. Birthdays are a mixed bag from the upcoming week. For October 9th, we have Jackson Brown. October 12th, Susan Anton, and Norm tells some wild story and sings. Chris Wallace, tons of comedy with that one too. Moving on to October 13th, Marie Osmond, and Norm inadvertently gives a tip that helps guess her age. But not everyone guesses it accurately. Margaret Thatcher, and listen for another age catchphrase. Art Garfunkel, what has he been up to lately? Norm answers that question. And then on to October 14th with C. Everett Koop. What does the C stand for? Stay tuned, not to find out. And Roger Moore. Norm talks about taking piano lessons again. The old drunken pianist, on tour now. Stick around for those dates. And boy, do we get to hear some commercials. Grab a pen and paper to jot down these classics. Marazine, twice, with Linda Kern from Lahaina, Hawaii, and Hazel Dew from Houston, Texas. Ovaltine, twice. There's the Automax Classified TV program on WLVI TV 56, voiced by Bill Lawrence. A WBZ Traffic on the Threes promo. Campers Rental Sales and Camp America on the RV Mile. Man, those 93s are ready to roll, and the 94s are in. It's Oktoberfest. The Boston Museum of Science with The Dinosaurs of Jurassic Park. Perry's Electronics, also twice. WBZ's 24-hour traffic network. 42nd Street at the Colonial Theater. Baby Gold Bond, you guessed it, twice, with Gwendolyn Jones from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and Louise Fallon of Brooklyn, New York. Boats, Magical Boats, the boat show at the Bayside Expo Center. We have a kid company promo. Wittenauer Watches. Bill Marlowe for Tommy Floramos. Again, no meat falling off the bone tagline, but lots of other delicious descriptions. And then we have a regular Gold Bond commercial with Michael Cook of Grand Prairie, Texas, telling us all about his skin problem. And we close with Scotch Pine Farm, voiced by Bob Raleigh. Now, it's only a partial commercial because the tape ran out. I hope we have the full version somewhere, because the way it's read is kind of funny. Episode 58, Storytime with Uncle Norm, begins now.
A check of traffic on the threes now. We check in with BZ's Jack Harte.
Well, thank you, Bill. We are dealing with very heavy fog, according to the BZ Cellular One phone force and other road watchers. We've got fog in many areas from the Boston area right out to the western part of the state. And visibility is down to about a quarter of a mile. Do drive with extreme care. Many holiday travelers will be less than sober this weekend, so do watch out for them. It's going to be a tough ride for this evening. If you don't have to be out on the roads, don't be. Otherwise, we're still dealing with the situation. Center Street at Commonwealth Avenue in the Newton Center area. An earlier accident there just being cleared. Northbound and southbound on the expressway, light to moderate volume. Routes 128, 495 on the Mass Pike doing reasonably well. Route 295, the fog is especially tough, so be careful. I'm Jack Harte, WBZ 24-hour traffic network.
If you suffer from motion sickness, listen to Linda Kern of Lahaina, Hawaii.
I get everything that moves sick. Car, air, boat, you name it. I get disoriented, like a lack of balance. I get nauseated. Plus, I get a sick head.
It's time you discovered doctor-recommended Marazine. Marazine tablets take the sickness out of travel, help prevent that queasy, nauseous feeling, help treat the dizziness and sickness motion can cause.
And it does the trick for me. I just do not get seasick or air sick or car sick. Couldn't do it without Marazine. It's part of my life when we travel. I can travel now and all the different methods without getting sick.
Marazine contains a medically proven ingredient no other leading motion sickness tablet has. And Marazine won't cause the marked drowsiness Dramamine may cause.
If you want to travel and feel normal, use Marazine. Now, it's really enabled us to do the kind of traveling we've always wanted to do.
Marazine, M-A-R-E-Z-I-N-E. Marazine tablets take the sickness out of travel. Use only as directed. Available at CVS, today's neighborhood drugstore.
This is Accuweather meteorologist Dave Ryan. It'll be clammy and chilly overnight with low clouds and areas of fog, the low near 50. For Saturday, it'll start off dull with some fog and drizzle. It'll give way to a little bit brighter skies during the afternoon. Highs on Saturday will range from 66 at the coast to 74 well inland. Mostly cloudy with a few showers and maybe a thunderstorm Saturday night, low near 50. Then on Sunday, more autumn-like with windy and chilly conditions, clouds and a shower. That'll give way to a little bit increasing sunshine during the afternoon, the high near 60. For Monday, cool despite sunshine, high 56. I'm WBZ Accuweather meteorologist Dave Ryan.
Temperature in Boston right now is 53 degrees.
Does your baby suffer from red, irritated diaper rash?
Irritable, you know, especially when he went to changing because he was scalded, had heat rash and diaper rash. Well, I felt sorry for the poor little fella.
Then Gwendolyn Jones of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, discovered Baby Gold Bond medicated powder.
Baby Gold Bond. It's the only thing I used. It began to get better, lighter, you know, each day, and it seemed to cut down the red-looking part of it, and then it just seemed to dry up and it was gone.
Baby Gold Bond combines zinc oxide with the finest talcum powder to relieve baby's red, irritated skin and actually helps prevent diaper rash with ingredients medical experts recognize as both safe and effective, including a skin-protecting medication ordinary baby powders don't have.
He isn't scalded anymore. I'm still using it on him when I have him because I like it, and I'm sure he likes it. Baby Gold Bond.
Baby Gold Bond medicated powder does more for diaper rash than ordinary baby powders. Use only as directed. Available at all Walgreens stores.
Okay, Norm Nathan here at WBZ, and I'd love to hear from you. We do have some open lines at 254-1030. Area code is 617. Let's go to Don in Ontario, Canada. Hi, Don.
Hey, Norm.
Hey, Don.
How's it going?
Hey, it's going great so far.
Oh, calling back there. I think I called you about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
You did both
I had
of
those
both
pretty
that.
wild trivia questions there about the universe and all that.
Oh, yeah.
I always feel like when I talk to you there, like it's like cheers, like Norm.
Oh, yeah. There is another guy stealing my name on Cheers. That's
I
right.
know. Don't you just hate that when that happens?
Oh, I hate that. Why doesn't he take a name like Arnold? Why does he take my beauteous name and drag it through the mud? It's sickening.
I know. Jeez, we have to call him up and let him know about that.
We have to. I love the way you talk. Can you teach me to talk the way you do?
Pardon me?
Teach me to talk the way you do. You say, we'll have to let him know about that.
I know. Well, you got to live in Canada to talk like that.
Oh. I thought it'd be unique if I lived in Massachusetts and talked like that.
And living in Canada, that's why I'm calling up. I just had to rub it in. I figure that if you're reaching us all the way up here, I get a chance to rub it in to all you Americans about our Blue Jays.
I know you guys are doing it well. They didn't do too well this night, but...
Well, we felt sorry for you.
Well, not for us. You got beaten by Chicago and not by us.
Oh, generally it comes down to a Canada, United States sort of thing. Eh?
I guess that's true. Our Red Sox did pretty horribly this year, so...
Oh, they blew it.
They blew it, though. That was really awful.
I couldn't believe it. Toronto gave everyone in that division a chance to catch up to them. And they finally said, well, no one wants to take division, so I guess we'll just have to take
That's right, because Toronto was on a losing streak for a while there. And
the whole division did really bad at one point. Like, no one, like the Yankees, they tied 10, 11 times, and they couldn't take over sole possession in the first place.
I know they couldn't, that's right. Do you think Toronto's going to beat Chicago for the division title? Or not division, but the American League title?
They'll take the American, and I'm hoping Atlanta will take the National so they can have a rematch.
Okay, and you think Toronto will beat Atlanta if that happens?
Oh, yeah, there's no two ways about it.
No two ways about it.
You figure they got the three top hitters in the league, and with Molitor and Alomar and Olerud. And of the four teams in the league right now, in the playoffs, they're more or less the highest scoring team, highest hitting team, so.
Yes.
So I just had to rub that in, and I want to disagree with what you said about your favorite Pepsi commercial.
Oh no, that wasn't my favorite. I was just going through. We were going through some old commercials, and that was one of them.
I always thought the one with Michael Jackson, that little boy there.
Oh, Mike. Yeah, well, you're talking about that's a more recent commercial. Yeah, we were talking about commercials that were on the air about at least 2,000 years ago. Can you sing the Michael Jackson one?
Not at this point.
No, it'd be funny here. You sing it with your lovely Canadian accent.
Well, it was a good commercial because I'm sort of trying to lead into a trivia question here.
Okay, fire away with the trivia question.
The little boy that was in that Michael Jackson commercial.
Yeah.
Which show is he starring in now? It's a sitcom.
I don't have any idea, Don. I'm terrible at trivia.
Okay, the one that it's in the French, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Really? Yeah.
The Fresh Prince's cousin.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Was the little boy in the commercial.
You know all that stuff, you clever person. I didn't know that.
Well, totally irrelevant trivia, but...
well, most trivia.
I was just listening to you when you started talking about Pepsi. I said, I bet you I just got to get up there.
No, and you beat me. You beat me again. You shamed me, Don. You shamed me in front of all my friends and family. Oh, God. How can I face them again? How can I face them again at the next family reunion?
Well, that's another trivia question you can throw around the kitchen table.
Okay, you got another one?
No, but actually, I was just listening to your forecast, and I guess your weatherman was saying that, it's going to be a chilly night, 50 degrees or something like that, Fahrenheit, I guess. We have snow up here. It's snowing right now up here.
Oh, now where are you?
In Sudbury.
Oh, you're in Sudbury.
For most of your listeners, that'd be about 300 miles north of Toronto.
Oh, wow, okay. And it's actually snowing?
At this very time, I'm looking out my window, and it's snowing.
Oh, just what, light flurries or not a heavy snow?
Coming down pretty hard.
Really?
We're at -2. We're in the Celsius system.
So well, the -2 would be what about?
28 Fahrenheit for these guys.
28 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that is cold up there.
Yeah.
You ought to move down here. What do you want to live in that kind of climate for?
It's pretty cool up here.
Move out of there. That's not good for you.
No. Keeps us running all the time.
Okay.
But anyway,
okay.
Is putting up with me?
Well, I didn't really have much else to do. I thought I'm going to be here all night. I might as well just put up with you as part of it.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm waiting here for my roommate to come in, so I figured I always listen to your radio program. I always want to try and get in during the week to talk to your counterpart, that Rob there.
Oh, Bob Raleigh, yes.
Yeah.
What now? Do you go to school up there in Canada?
No, actually, I own a business. I'm a minor partner in the business.
Oh, what kind of a business?
Contracting.
And you're a minor partner?
Yeah, I own 30% of it.
Oh, that's not bad.
So a lot of what Bob says there, and his counterpart that comes on before him. But I don't really get the good reception until 11 o'clock here.
Oh, yeah.
So by the time, there's no use getting back on the phone talking to them, because I really agree with a lot of their views on economics and politics and that.
Oh, you're a conservative person.
Oh, very conservative. Up here, I'm voting, we have a federal election going on right now, and I'm voting Reform. And Reform is further to the right than the conservative.
Oh, shame on you. You sound like a young guy. Are you a young guy?
29.
And you're already that conservative at 29. You know what's going to happen to you by the time you're 40? You're going to be a shriveled up old guy. Saying, these kids today, they're no good, they're rotten. You're going to end up being that kind of a guy.
Oh, no, I live for it. I thrive on it.
I know, but you thrive on
well, in our country, like that's one of the things. Like we have what I affectionately call is creeping socialism in this country.
Oh, creeping socialism has been a phrase that you right-wing fascists have been using for years. Always creeping socialism. That is just a phrase that doesn't mean anything.
Well, we have an awful lot of government intervention here, and like I've been following your Medicare.
Now you've had Brian Mulroney there as your prime minister. He's certainly not a socialist. He's quite conservative.
No, but we have an awful lot of social welfare programs up here. That
well, people seem to like them, and they hated Brian Mulroney.
Well, yeah, but a lot of that came down to the FTA and everything. It gets into more nationalistic.
No, I realize that, but if the people didn't want it, and they had a conservative prime minister, you could have dumped it by now, or at least backed away from some of it.
Well,
Don, I can't imagine a 29-year-old guy being that conservative. What is this world coming to?
You can see what I have to pay in taxes, and like what we have around here. Like I see a lot of people abusing the system and everything like that. So
yeah,
I see my hard-earned tax dollars going to waste. Like I've always said, I don't mind paying my fair share. Take what you need, but what I complain about is what they use, what they take. That's my big complaint.
Okay, Don. You and I are on different wavelengths, but you're probably still not a bad.
I should always try and get on with Bob.
I know. They're more along your line of thinking, but you're probably still not a bad guy, just the same, Don. You should take care of yourself. And nice to talk with you.
Okay, I'll be listening to you for another hour or so.
Okay, good luck to you and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh, we'll take it all.
Okay, we'll watch for it.
Buying a car or truck can be pretty hard work these days. With all the time and travel involved in finding a car, buying it can cost a lot more than just the sticker price. Yes, shopping for a car can be a burden, but not anymore, because now there's a way for you to save money when you shop for your vehicle. Watch the Automax Classified Television program each Saturday at 10 a.m. on WLVI TV 56. Pre-qualify dozens of vehicles without ever leaving your home. Each vehicle will feature make, model, year, mileage, condition, and special options. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on WLVI TV 56. The Automax Classified program will showcase scores of cars from the following dealerships: John's Auto Sales in Somerville, Subaru of Natick, Route 38 Auto Sales in Tewksbury, and Dave Dinger Ford in Braintree. Look for Automax show car stickers displayed on vehicles featured at the dealerships. The Automax television program is a presentation of Automax. Automax, redefining the car buying experience.
When it comes to Boston traffic, no one has you covered like WBZ News Radio 1030. With WBZ Traffic on the Threes, you get up-to-the-minute traffic information every 10 minutes during the morning and afternoon rush.
The WBZ 24-hour traffic network. The WBZ 24-hour traffic network with Joe Green and the BZ Copter keeps you on top of traffic problems in and around Boston.
With the addition of the CVS American fleet, WBZ Traffic on the Threes has you covered like no other. WBZ News Radio 1030.
The news is out, and it's great. It's Oktoberfest at the RV Mile. It's been a record-breaking summer, and the RV Mile is celebrating with exciting year-end savings on over 600 new and pre-owned recreation vehicles, including all in-stock 93s during Oktoberfest at Campers Inn, Rental Sales, and Camp America. Oktoberfest, October 9th through Sunday, October 17th. Over $8 million in recreational vehicle inventory. The best selection in all of New England. The 93s are ready to roll. Previously owned RVs are cleaned and polished like new. And the exciting new 94s are in. The temperature's dropping, but the deals are hot during Oktoberfest at the RV Mile. The most incredible savings ever on your dream motorhome, travel trailer, or tent trailer. Discover the tax benefits of owning the motorhome you've always wanted. First-time buyers, families, and current owners, don't miss Oktoberfest now through the 17th at Campers Inn, Rental Sales, and Camp America. The RV Mile, Route 125 on the Plastow-Kingston line. From I-495 north, take exit 51B just over the Massachusetts-New Hampshire border.
Okay, the phone number is 254-1030. We will be playing the Dumb Birthday game in about, right after the 3 o'clock news. The time right now is 2:48. Isn't that a beautiful time of day? 2:48. Who'd ever thought many years ago that one day, on an October 9th morning, we'd be here together, you and I. I'm just so darn pleased. Thank you. Anyway, lines are kind of quiet now, so if you'd care to call in the next 10 minutes or so, I'd love to hear from you. 254-1030. The extended WBZ Accuweather forecast from meteorologist Dave Ryan. Overnight, it'll be cloudy, foggy, and chilly, lows near 50. Saturday, morning clouds, fog, and drizzle, giving way to brightening skies by afternoon, highs 66 to 74. Saturday night, cloudy with showers, chance of a thunderstorm, lows near 50. Sunday, cloudy in the morning, sun by afternoon on Sunday, but windy and chilly with highs around 60 degrees. And then on Monday, sunny and cool with highs 56 degrees. In Boston at this very moment, it is 54 degrees, boys and girls.
In preparation for their new exhibit, The Dinosaurs of Jurassic Park, the Museum of Science has developed a short quiz for visitors. Can you identify this sound? That's a Dilophosaurus spitting poison in your eye. This is a herd of gallimimus stampeding by at nearly 30 miles an hour. Whew. Here's a tricky one. One more time. It's a Brachiosaurus sneezing. And finally, that's the sound of your children. If you don't take them to the Dinosaurs of Jurassic Park, a unique all-ages exhibit which compares actual models from the Hollywood movie to ancient dinosaur fossils, appearing at Boston's Museum of Science.
The Dinosaurs of Jurassic Park exhibit opens October 9th in cooperation with the Dinosaur Society and is sponsored by WBZ Radio and Television. For tickets, call Ticketmaster or the museum.
Percy's Columbus Week sale. Everything in the store is on sale, and qualified Percy's charge applicants buy with nothing down, make no payments, and pay no interest till March '94. Save on a Quasar Quarterpack Compact VHS camcorder. Buy it during the Columbus Week sale at Percy's for only $5.99, and you pay nothing till March '94. Pick up a Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerator for only $3.99, and you don't pay till March '94. Get to Percy's for a Rover 3-cycle dishwasher for only $1.99. Everything's on sale during the Columbus Week sale at Percy's, like a Packard Bell 486 personal computer for an unbelievable $7.99 plus monitor. Get a Quasar VCR for only $189. The Columbus Week sale at Percy's. Everything's on sale, and qualified Percy's charge applicants buy with nothing down. Pay no interest and make no payments till March '94. The Columbus Week sale at Percy's. First on Gold Star Boulevard, Worcester. Open Saturday till 6 and Monday Columbus Day noon till 9.
Hey, let's take some calls. Is that a swell idea or what? Jane in Cambridge is on a, no, not Cambridge, but on a car phone. Hi, Jane. Oh, that's me on the radio. She's listening on the radio.
Hello?
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
You're on WBZ.
Yes, I don't know how long my connection will last on the radio, so if I happen to bleep out, it's not that I'm hanging up on you. Just want to let you know that I'm a first-time caller. I listen to you every night going home. I usually go home around 1, and thank God, I'll tell you, thank God for your program because it keeps me awake.
Oh, what a nice thing to say. Now, what kind of work do you do?
I work United Airlines Air Freight.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a very hard job.
Yeah.
Now, what do? You don't throw the luggage around and that kind of stuff. The freight around?
No. We check it all in, similar to ticket counter work, only you're dealing with truck drivers and boxes. And sometimes, perishables, and sometimes animals, and all kinds of things. It's a very interesting job. I really like it. I just don't like the hours.
What time do you get through?
Usually around 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Are you married?
Oh, yes.
Now, does your husband work a regular day job?
Yes, but he has his own business, so I do see him during the day.
Oh, of course. Otherwise, if he worked days and you work nights, well, you'd never get a chance to see each other.
Yeah.
Do you like each other?
Oh, yes.
So you want to see each other then?
Oh, of course.
Oh, I'm glad. You sound like you haven't been married too long, because you sound quite young, are you?
Well, I was widowed 5 years ago and remarried 2 years ago.
Oh, I see.
So a fellow I used to know back in high school days.
No kidding.
From the dancers at Central Catholic in Lawrence.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that where you're from, Lawrence?
Originally, back in long time ago.
Okay, because you don't sound like anything went back too far with you, because you sound quite young. Isn't that nice? And your husband died, and how did you get back together with this guy that you hadn't seen since what, high school
Well,
days?
I'll tell you, I didn't know what to do, because I don't go into bars or anything like that. I wouldn't want to meet a guy in a bar. I went with a girlfriend to a singles dance. I couldn't believe I would ever go to one.
I know it.
But I did, and I saw him. I recognized him, and I thought, wow, great, I know him,
And you remembered, did you like him the first time around?
Oh, yes, I did. He had a steady girl then, so I never, oh, yeah.
And now, what happened to Steady Girl? He was not going with her again.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago.
So you met...
I was born in 1941.
Okay, so you are a young person, and son of a gun, and you met this old fella, not this old fella, but a fella you had known some time ago, and you got acquainted again. Did you ask him for a date right off, or did he ask you?
Oh, he asked me.
Oh, that must have been nice. Did you go home kind of smiling and just so happy?
Actually, no, he called me later. He didn't say anything that night.
No, but I mean, when he called you for a date, that must have been a nice moment in your life.
Oh, yeah.
And did it take you very long to get married?
Oh, yeah, it took a few years.
Yeah. I think I love stories like that. Do you mind if I buy the movie rights?
Yeah, right. Well, I don't want to talk too long. It's going to be a big phone.
No, okay, I won't let you talk too long. Just that, are you riding alone?
Yeah, I am, and I do have a car, that's why I have the car phone.
Okay, because you're one of the few, we get a lot of car phones, but almost never from women. It's like women don't drive alone with car phones. I don't know whether that's any kind of a rule.
A couple of times I tried to call on the way home, and for a long time I couldn't get the number. It went so fast I couldn't get the number, and then when I did call, it was busy, and I just gave it.
I'm glad you got through this time, and I appreciate the call, Jane. Thank you very, very much.
Okay, have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Drive carefully. Okay, let's go to Allison in Saugus. Hi, Allison.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Nom. How are you?
I'm okay. You call me Nom. You know my name. It's Nom.
Pardon?
No, my name is Nom. You call me by my real name. Some people call me Norm. See, but my real name is Norm.
Oh,
no, I'm Nathan.
And you do it again.
Yeah. Well, what can I do for you, Allison?
Well, I was listening, and you were talking about this gentleman that you thought were a genius at 29?
A genius at 29, yes.
28?
28, whatever, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Well, I do have a genius.
Yeah, what is that? What do you have?
My son is a genius.
Is a genius, yeah?
He's invented 7 toys already.
He's what, please?
Invented.
Toys?
7.
7 toys?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? He invented 7 toys?
He invented, yes.
Yeah, what kind of toys?
Electronic. Why?
Oh, electronic. Wow, wowee.
Yeah.
Zowie.
You know the Bonnie doll?
The what doll?
The Bonnie.
The Bonnie doll?
Yeah, well, he put the electronic.
What does the Bonnie doll do? Does she urinate all over diapers and stuff? You mean it's kind of clever like that?
No.
She's threw up all over your shoes? What does she do that's interesting?
Well, you press the stomach and it talks.
And it talks by pressing the stomach.
Oh, the hands.
I find that's a real true life kind of doll, because most women, when you do that, they talk too. Have you noticed that? If somebody pressed your stomach...
Well, I never pressed a woman's stomach.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, a man must have pressed your stomach.
No.
Never pressed your stomach?
No.
I'm sorry. Would you like me to send Tony Nesbitt or one of the guys here over there to press...
No, I'm being serious.
I am too.
Well...
Well, what?
No, my son is a genius.
Does he ever press your stomach?
My son?
Yeah.
No.
I thought maybe he got the inspiration from you to have a doll that you press the stomach. He could have said, I learned it from my mom because I used to press her stomach and she would talk. And so I transferred that to a doll. I thought, No, it didn't happen that way. No.
No, people wonder, Norm, how to treat a genius.
Yeah, I've often wondered that, yeah.
And I know how to treat a genius.
How do you do that? Hold him gently by the tips of his wings?
No, you don't do anything. You wait for him to come to you.
Oh, I see. Okay, if I ever run into a genius.
And hope and pray that you have the answer.
Yeah, I hope so. I have to go now, Allison, but that was nice.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine.
When my mom said I should drink rich chocolate Ovaltine because it was good for me, I knew what that meant. It was going to taste yucky like spinach and broccoli. Boy, was I wrong. It was really chocolatey. I guess that's why they call it rich chocolate Ovaltine instead of plain Ovaltine.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine is a different kind of Ovaltine with a flavor kids love, plus extra vitamins and minerals you won't find in Nestle's Quick or Hershey's.
It's kind of like drinking a chocolate bar, but it's got all this good stuff in it. Things kids need to stay healthy. I love it, and my mom's really proud of me when I drink my rich chocolate Ovaltine.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine, with more vitamins and minerals than any other milk flavoring.
It's the one in the canister, made specially for kids.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine. Rich chocolate Ovaltine. Extra delicious, extra nutritious. Available in the nutrition section of Walgreens.
Hey, the dumb birthday game is coming up, and it's also coming up to 3 o'clock, kids.
The news of the day throughout the day. WBZ Midday News. For up-to-the-minute news and information, listen to News Radio 1030, WBZ Boston.
We check traffic on the 3s now and get an update from BZ's Jack Harte.
Well, thank you, Bill. We are still dealing with very heavy fog on area roadways. This report brought to you by 42nd Street. Traveling on most roadways, you're going to find that fog has visibility down to about a quarter of a mile, and that's pretty treacherous. So do watch out for any disabled vehicles on the sides of the roadways or any pedestrians, for that matter. Traveling right now in the downtown area, northbound and southbound on the expressway, light to moderate volume outside of the city. Routes 128, 495 on the Mass Pike, just a little bit of travel right now. We will see an influx of motorists heading especially to the northern regions a little later on today while they head to see the foliage, but just watch out and plan a little extra time. I'm Jack Harte, WBZ 24-Hour Traffic Network.
Don't miss the Tony Award-winning Song and Dance Extravaganza, 42nd Street, featuring more tapping feet than the Rockettes and the best music on Broadway. Now through October 10th at the Colonial Theater.
Does your baby suffer from red, irritated diaper rash?
It started as a little rash. It's just red and like prickly, like a heat rash. I feel bad.
Then Louise Fallon of Brooklyn, New York, discovered Baby Gold Bond medicated powder.
Now, all I use is the Baby Gold Bond. I think it's the best powder that you could use. I don't use it just for rash. I use it every diaper change.
Baby Gold Bond combines zinc oxide with the finest talcum powder to relieve baby's red, irritated skin and actually helps prevent diaper rash with ingredients medical experts recognize as both safe and effective, including a skin-protecting medication ordinary baby powders don't have.
It helps the rash, and I use it as a preventative. It's like a shield that he doesn't stay wet. Really, he hardly gets rashes anymore. He loves Baby Gold Bond.
Baby Gold Bond medicated powder does more for diaper rash than ordinary baby powders. Use only as directed. Available at all Walgreens stores.
This is Accuweather meteorologist Dave Ryan. It'll be clammy and chilly overnight with low clouds and areas of fog, the low near 50. For Saturday, it'll start off dull with some fog and drizzle. It'll give way to a little bit brighter skies during the afternoon. Highs on Saturday range from 66 at the coast to 74 well inland. Mostly cloudy with a few showers and maybe a thunderstorm Saturday night, low near 50. Then on Sunday, more autumn-like with windy and chilly conditions, clouds and a shower. That'll give way to a little bit increasing sunshine during the afternoon, high near 60. For Monday, cool despite sunshine, high 56. I'm WBZ Accuweather meteorologist Dave Ryan.
The temperature is 53 degrees in Boston at this very, very moment, and that is just so darn nice.
From the very beginning, there's always been something magical about boats. Boats can take you to places that you can't get to any other way. A boat can take you to a sunset on a beach with no one else for miles around. It can take you to a place where the stars blaze over the water far from the city lights. Boats can take you into a perfect night of sleep while you're rocked by gentle waves and wake you into a day of fresh salt air and fun. Fishing, swimming, rafting with friends, or just relaxing. Sometimes just looking at a boat can take you to all those magical places. And the best place to see all the newest boats for '94 is at the boat show at the Bayside Expo Center in Boston. It's great fun for the entire family. And since the boating luxury tax has been eliminated, more affordable than ever. The boat show at Bayside, October 8th through the 11th. Because there's always been something magical about boats. Take exit 15 off the Southeast Expressway and you're there.
Action for Children's Television singled out this radio program. WBZ's Kid Company, with news, entertainment, and two-way telephone talk. Interactive radio that gives your kids something to talk about. Join your children this afternoon for a program designed for kids and their parents. Kid Company, this afternoon beginning at 5 on WBZ News Radio 1030.
For news all day and talk all night, stay with WBZ Radio. Now, here's WBZ's Norm Nathan.
Hey, here's Norm Nathan. He's my kind of man. I listen to Norm Nathan every time I can. On WBZ in Boston, the Norm Nathan Show.
Okay, just a few things, and then we'll play the dumb birthday game, the much heralded and legendary dumb birthday game. The lottery numbers, Massachusetts Daily is 4319. The Mass Millions, 9, 12, 23, 35, 36, and 48. Bonus number 1. No winners, no jackpot winners. And the Tri-State Daily, 755 and 6652. And Rhode Island Daily, 4773. Connecticut Daily, 823 and 3256. No winners also. No first prize winning tickets also sold in the Connecticut Lotto. First prize ticket in Tuesday's drawing will be worth $5 million. The winning combination picked Friday, 8, 15, 21, 36, 38, and 39. Can you imagine 39? Okay, and the Chicago White Sox beat the Toronto Blue Jays 6-1 in Game 3 of the American League Championship Series, so but Toronto still leads the best-of-7 series 2 games to 1.
When Albert Charles Whitnauer opened his watchmaking business back in 1885, he knew of only one way to make quality timepieces.
You don't mass-produce them. You handcraft each and every one of them. One painstaking piece at a time.
That same commitment to precision can still be found in every Whitnauer watch. Case in point, the Whitnauer Wisp, crafted with a 23-karat gold finish. It's only 4.4 millimeters, making it the thinnest watch of its kind. With its buckle-to-buckle warranty, the Wisp from Whitnauer is part of the legacy of watchmaking innovation that has endured for over 100 years. Or as Mr. Whitnauer would put it,
it's the difference between a watch that simply tells time and a watch that's clearly ahead of its time.
It's no wonder the Whitnauer watch is known as the watchmaker's watch.
Hi, this is Bill Marlowe. You know, every time you visit Tommy Floramos' restaurant, it's a very special experience because the food is so phenomenal. Floramos is located between the Mystic Mall and Stadium at 213 Everett Avenue in Chelsea and features such marvelous dishes as Steak Diane with peppers, onions, mushrooms, and a marvelous sauce. I don't know, maybe you'd prefer the juicy and tender sirloin steak with the garlic butter out of this world or the scrumptious steak pizzaiola marinara. The meats are what have really made Tommy Floramos so well known. The marinated barbecue steak, the lamb, pork, turkey tips are incredible. And the gnocchi marinara and that tortellini Alfredo will leave you craving for more. And the ziti and broccoli is tremendous. There are lobsters with pasta. And once you try the veal bunnabocca with the tender veal medallions topped with prosciutto and mozzarella in that nice Marsala wine, you'll know why people love Tommy Floramos. Will you visit Floramos at 213 Everett Avenue, Chelsea? They're open 7 days a week. And be certain to tell Tommy Floramo that Marlowe sent you in, Bill Marlowe.
If
If you suffer from motion sickness, listen to Hazel Dew of Houston, Texas.
All my life I've had problems with motion sickness, but if I was in the back seat of the car on a long trip, I would get so nauseated and so dizzy I couldn't walk. It was just terrible.
It's time you discovered doctor-recommended Marazine. Marazine tablets take the sickness out of travel, help prevent that queasy, nauseous feeling, help treat the dizziness and sickness motion can cause.
The minute I tried Marazine, I found relief, and I can travel, and I would not be without it. When I take that, my mind tells me I'm going to be all right, and I am.
Marazine contains a medically proven ingredient no other leading motion sickness tablet has. And Marazine won't cause the marked drowsiness Dramamine may cause.
Marazine. It's given me self-confidence to feel that I can travel alone and be secure and not feel that I'm going to be extremely sick or ill on an airplane all by myself.
Marazine. M-A-R-E-Z-I-N-E. Marazine tablets take the sickness out of travel. Use only as directed. Available at CVS, today's neighborhood drugstore.
Play the dum-dum-dum-dum birthday game. You don't need skill, you don't have to be a brain. You just call Norm to play the dumb birthday game. Play the dumb birthday game.
Okay, we are about to play the dumb birthday game, and in this case, I mentioned the names of people born on this day, and you just tell me how old they are. The premise is quite simple, but it's amazing how from this simple premise, we take a program that is just a concept and just blow it up into an idea that is just so exciting in its practice. And anybody have any idea what I'm talking about? Because I lost track many years ago. Anyway, let's see who's playing the game with us. First is our dear friend Rosemary in Wellesley, who has probably one of the cutest voices of any contestant we've ever had. Show me how cute your voice is, Rosemary.
Good morning, Norm. How are you?
See, does my case rest or not? Does my case rest or not? Will you answer me?
It rests.
Okay.
And it's closed.
Okay. Also playing with us would be Sid Whitaker, who's just been added to the fine crack production staff of WBZ. Worse than the other guy. And of course, the guy, Tony Nesbitt, is with us as well. Hi, hello, Tony.
Norm, it's so nice to be with you. I thought I'd combine both of them.
That was really good. Yeah, you did the ad-libs of both of them. And listen, if you think that's great, listen to this guy here. This is Jack Harte, WBZ 24-hour traffic reporter person. Hi, Jack.
Norm, this is swell.
Oh, jeez, what a bunch of muttonheads I got today.
Is that the emergency broadcast? Is this my?
Are you talking to a microphone or what?
Is this mic on?
Yes, I think the mic is on, but I think your voice is muffled.
Okay,
that's on. You know what it's going to be, Rosemary?
What?
It's going to be you and me against them. You're going to have to do all the fancy ad-libbing.
Oh boy.
Oh, she's started already.
Oh, the old boy, yeah. I think if you don't mind, why don't you guys play yourself? I have to go to the men's room. Okay. You know, the other thing, too, is there aren't too many people born on this date. In fact, I only came up with one name that amounted to much of anything.
And that was?
And that was Jackson Brown. And then we'll pick out birthdays for other days over the next week, except for tomorrow, because we'll be playing the game again tomorrow. Let's see. Hold on a minute. Today is October. Flapping papers in your ear. I hope you're appreciating that, Rosemary. I know how you like when I flap papers in your ear. It drives you crazy, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Oof. Okay, today, Jackson Brown was born on October 9th, which is today's date. He was born in Heidelberg, West Germany.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Did you know that? He grew up in Los Angeles, however, California.
Was he originally Jackson Brune?
I don't know whether he was Jackson Brune or not.
Jackson Braun.
No, actually, he spells it B-R-O-W-N-E, which would obviously be Brown. And the reason he was born there was because his mother was a Nazi. I'm making this up, and it's not even funny. Forget what I just said. I made that up. He's a member of the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. He was while he's still in high school. When he began writing songs, of course, you know his biggest hit?
Running on a Day?
Doctor My Eyes.
Really?
Do you know how that goes?
Doctor My Eyes can. He was in the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band when he was still in high school.
Yeah, while still in high school.
Yeah, they were in Paint Your Wagon.
Were they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But then again, Clint Eastwood sang in that movie, didn't he? So they didn't really care what they did with that movie. That was awful. The wind. They called the wind. No, he whispers, sir. They called the wind, Mariah. In fact, there was another version of that named. It was aimed at men. It was called aimed at. Hello. aimed at women. It was called "They Call the Wind Mario." Oh God!
All that
could
stuff.
not get that joke out. Awful that stumbling for that cockamamie joke is really pitiful.
I feel better now. What's the rest of the lyrics of "Doctor My Eyes," Jack? Doctor My Eyes, I've seen the tears. I have seen the tears. Of years. Thanks.
Boy, if this doesn't sound like a commercial for
Sounds like the dumb music quiz thing. We're all trying to hum one of the songs.
Oh, that's just awful. Okay, Jackson Brown. I'm going to ask you first, Rosemary. How old do you think Jackson Brown is today?
Rosemary.
I have no idea who he is.
Rosemary, yeah.
I'll say 48.
You'll say 48 without knowing exactly who he is, and that's not bad. Sid, for your very first, your initial guess.
My inaugural.
This is your inaugural.
Yes.
Yeah?
Easy now. Oh, thanks. Boy, restrain me here. I don't know what I'm going to do. How old is Jackson Brown? Is that...
That's the question.
Yeah. I think we're going to have trouble with this guy here. How old is he? We've just been talking about it for 10 minutes.
Gee, let me think about that for a sec.
Listen, we're listening.
Yeah, Rosemary is calling up all her friends trying to get, she's getting coached on this.
I think she's falling.
Yeah, she's understand whoever gets the most correct answers wins. And what you win is a tasteless, useless prize. So why anybody would want to cheat on this is beyond me.
He's probably asking Debbie for advice or don't.
Yes, cute little daughter Debbie, who's got the second sweetest voice on radio. Anyway, Sid, how old? Now we're giving you a lot of chance to think about it. How old is Jackson Brown?
A lot of chances. Norm, I'm going to say Jackson Brown is the big 50 today.
Big 50.
As in Hawaii 50. Yes.
Oh, did you hit that ad lib? Is that the Hawaii 50? Oh, he's going to be trouble. This guy. Oh, he's even going to give Bob Raleigh a run for his money. That kind of ad libbing. That's going to be something. Mike, what do you think? How old is Jackson Brown today?
I think Jackson Brown's a little younger. I'm going to give him the big 4'9".
The big 4'9".
The big 4'9".
If you did.
As in Hawaii 4'9".
That's right. And in fact, there was a program called Hawaii 4'9" that never quite made it. It was called, it was sponsored by 6 Up, as a matter of fact, as I recall. Tony, what do you think? How old is Jackson Brown today?
Jackson Brown is.
Yeah.
I understand.
Jackson Brown is. I'm sorry. What is that, Jack?
I understand on the show Hawaii 4'9" that he used to say, "Scroll 'em, Dano."
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Oh. 40.
This is your next number is
46.
Crucial. 46. Okay. And Jack, how old, do you think that Jackson Brown is, today?
Oh, I'd say he's a humongous 44.
That's exactly right.
Oh, see, that's what my first answer was.
Yeah, but the reason is Jack happens to be a big Jackson Brown fan and has all his records.
Sure.
He's got several versions of Dr. My Eyes.
He beat up his girlfriend pretty bad.
Jack did? Jack Harte did, yeah, I know that.
No, I'm sorry, Jack. I didn't. Oh, God.
Don't besmirch me.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we're going to have to go to Tuesday, October 12th, which would be the real Columbus Day, because we run out of people today, unless you want to guess.
The city in Ohio was founded. What about October 12th?
Okay, Susan Anton was born on October 12th. She was born in Yucaipa, California. It's a city that no longer exists. It was kind of interesting. Yucaipa was founded. They found it on the outskirts of Egypt. It was this village that a man like Yucaipa, his name was Sam Yucaipa, loved this village. And he dismantled it, marking each rock with a number and each brick and each bit of wood. and he reconstructed that in California and named it after himself, Yucaipa, California.
Yeah.
Exact duplication of a 300, 3rd century, was from the 3rd century in Egypt, and if I just stop this now, we may have something funny, but I can milk it right to the very end until it becomes nothing. Anyway, I forget what the question was. Does anybody know?
Susan Anton.
Oh, Susan Anton. Oh, of course, Susan Anton.
She graduated from Yucaipa High.
She probably did graduate Yucaipa High School. And you stand up and cheer. She's loud and long for Yucaipa High School. For today we raise the orange peel above the rest. I remember that song. That was beauteous. That was really nice. She's a former Miss California.
Oh, Yucaipa. I can't.
Oh, Yucaipa. Go get them. She starred in the TV movie.
What of Yucaipa happen to be?
Susan Anton.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Who needs anything more?
Yeah, because she's that's what she was going with Dudley Moore, wasn't she? She's 9 feet tall.
That's right.
And he's not quite 3 feet 6. Yeah, that was an interesting. But somebody put him up to it. Anybody want to use that old joke? Anyway, she starred in the TV movie Golden Girl and appears on stage in Las Vegas and Atlantic City.
Doing what?
Just stands there. Who cares? She's an attractive-looking lady.
She does a little kind of a folksy show on Yucaipa.
Yeah.
There's a little acoustic coffee house show on Yucaipa.
Yucaipa folk songs. She talks reminiscences of Yucaipa. Sure. Yeah, she's there. And
sings old Egyptian ballads.
Yeah, she's saying, and I remember the general store and Elmer Snowden, who managed that store. He goes through this whole thing and just reminisces. Okay, and I remember one day... we had an attack of poisonous grasshoppers that came into town. Wowie. Okay,
I sprinkle a little gold on, every time I get this rash, it comes up, and the doctor said, you got to touch a Yucaipa.
That's right, too. It's a disease named after its founder. Yes. Okay, Jack, how old...
The guy that did eat bricks came over from Egypt.
Jack, how old is Susan Anton?
43.
Oh, okay, 43. Actually, we'll be 43 on Tuesday, you say. Okay, 43. Tony, what do you think?
Susan Anton, huh?
Susan Anton. That's the lady we're talking about, yes.
She's going to be a statuesque.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, yeah.
44. I'll agree with that.
40. Well, he said 43. You'll say 44.
Oh, yeah. I meant agree with the last answer. Jackson Brown.
Oh, that's right, Jackson Brown.
He's as old as him.
Yeah. Mike Epstein and his orchestra. What do you think?
I think Susan Anton will be a robust and stunning 42 years old.
Okay, that's really nice.
I'm surrounded.
Yeah. And Sid, what do you say?
Norm, I'm going to say she's a ravishing 38 years old.
See the way he picks these adjectives? He's going to be okay. The trouble with him is he won't be satisfied being a producer. He'll want to get on the air, and he'll go up to Brian Whittemore, and he'll say to Brian, Nathan's okay, but he's been around so long. Don't you want fresh blood? That's what he say. Fresh meat. He'll say something like that. Get rid of him. The guy is, he's Mr. 1940s. I'm the X generation. Use me. What do you say, baby? I even understand that comic strip on MTV.
That's right. Well, how can he say no? I mean, I could make it real easy and just put a gun to Brian's head and then...
See, he really is. He's really going to do that. I'm joking, and he's dead serious. This is scary.
You're not sitting next to him.
Did you ever see the movie All About Eve? Just watch yourself, okay?
I'll take your word for it.
Sid's got an insight. He's going to go into Brian and say, listen, I've got some seeds you can rub in your head and make your hair grow.
Rosemary.
He'll be in. Take over that second hour on Sunday.
Hey, Rosemary, what do you think?
I'll say 41.
Say that again, though.
41.
I thought we lost you there, Rose.
No, she says it so nice, though. She says it nice. You have to listen more attentively, but you want to listen.
Who were you talking to before, Rose?
Oh, my husband.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay, actually, Susan Anton on Tuesday will be exactly what Jack Harte said, 43.
You cheat.
Are you guessing, or are you...
I'm just guessing.
I'm just guessing. Oh, sure. Just guessing. Oh, sure. Does the 1 and 1 make 2? Does July have a sky of blue? Sure. Okay. Here's Chris Wallace, who's the son of Mike Wallace.
What is he? Is that his own claim to fame?
Yeah. No, he's quite a good reporter, as a matter of fact.
Is
he with ABC or CBS? No, not CBS. Mike is with
NBC?
CBS.
PBS?
Maybe
CNN.
NBC. He's with one of those places.
NBC, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, he may be with some hack station like WRKO. I don't know where the hell he is.
Yeah, next we're going to be Dan Rather's
He may be at the bottom of his luck, working over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's doing a gardening talk show. Tell me about your stinkweed. Am I growing it right? And Chris Wallace aborted. And of course, his father's from Brookline. And his father's real name, you know, Mike Wallace, not his real name, because I'm sure.
Isn't it?
No, that's the other Wallace. Oh.
Which one?
Mike Wallace's name was Myron. His first name was Myron, not Mike. I know he very often admits this. I really admire him for that. But he's been on talk shows and he admits his birth name was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Chris Wallace's real name is.
It just mattered a few seconds ago. You started a story.
Of it all, and now
Yeah.
Didn't his son and daughter used to do a column in the Parade magazine?
No, I think that's that's Irving Wallace.
Oh, okay.
Who wrote a book called The Book of Lists, which he's updated a couple of times. And one of his kids, who's a writer, went back to the original family name, in that case, of Walachinsky, which is what you just mentioned. Oh. But that's another Wallace.
So what are you trying
What was the question? I don't remember. I don't even know who we're talking about.
Mike Wallace's daughter.
No, we're talking about Chris Wallace, the son, who looks like his father, except only with all the colorful attributes drained out of his body, although he's a good reporter. He sort of looks bland, but he's a good reporter.
Get the police sketch artist in here, will you? He looks like his dad, but all the colors over the attributes are drained out of his body.
Yeah, he looks like the personality and the charisma has been kind of surgically removed. Okay, we're going to start with you, Sid.
You know what that's from?
What's
Too much stinkweed.
Sid, what do you say? How old do you think Chris Wallace will be on Columbus Day, the October 12th?
We advertise a cure for stinkweed?
Yes, we do. It's another one of our products. We're going to do an infomercial on that.
I get everything that's
going to wipe out my second hour on Sunday night.
Well, now, what
Scientists have found stinkweed actually is beneficial to arthritis, hemorrhoids, asthma, and diarrhea. All they can. Do you ever wonder how they came about spelling those words, diarrhea, hemorrhoids, and asthma? You suppose somebody sat down and thought, they're such ugly sounding things, if we gave them fancy spellings, maybe people wouldn't notice? Nobody, I bet you nobody. You stop anybody in the street today, and you say, spell diarrhea, asthma, and hemorrhoids, and I'll bet nobody can spell all three correctly.
I can spell a couple of them correctly. Let's say asthma, A-S-T-H-M-A.
Yes.
What about diarrhea? D-I-A.
Hold on, I got Michelle, who's one of the kids here in the teen canteen. Did you know how to spell hemorrhoids?
And what? And why?
Why would anybody want to know how to spell hemorrhoids? Did you want to spell hemorrhoids for us? Because I don't have the correct spelling here. I wouldn't know whether you're right or not. Anyway, I think are we talking about Chris Wallace or hemorrhoids?
Now, luckily,
they're hemorrhoids.
It's not that. What is that? Onomatopoeia?
Onomatopoeia, yeah.
Yeah. Lucky. Imagine if it was that way. You know, like the word.
Buzz
buzz sounds like what it sounds.
Let's start with, be quiet.
Diarrhea.
Will you be quiet? Let's get on with this. Mike Epstein, how old do you think Chris hemorrhoids is? How old are Chris's hemorrhoids? And is that why he looks so bland? Because he's really kind of in pain.
Chris Wallace and his hemorrhoids.
We know he's not sitting down on the job.
Oh, aren't we awful? Oh, we're so awful. Are we awful?
Psychic stinkweed friends network.
I'm going to say Chris and his itchy skin hemorrhoids are 43 years old.
43 years old. Okay. I don't feel like having my middle of the night snack right now. I'll put that off till later. Okay, Jack, what do you say?
Because you have a little adult onset diarrhea, is that it?
I think we can get off that whole topic if you don't mind.
I will say he is a scaly 37.
A scaly 37. Is that? Oh, is that? That's tied with one of our diseases.
Well, you know, the heartbreak of psoriasis.
I see.
Psoriasis.
Good.
Sure,
Yeah.
spell that.
Whenever you get into an unpleasant subject, don't let go. I say.
Psoriasis of the liver.
Rosemary, I'm sorry. Could you bring some sanity to this mess?
Bad choice of words.
Are you there, Rosemary?
I'm here.
Okay. How old do you think Chris Wallace will be on Tuesday?
37.
37. Same as what Jack just said. Isn't that a coincidence? Okay, Tony, what do you say?
For humor's sake, 39.
For humor's sake, you see, 39. Now, cut that out. Oh, okay, so good. That was just
a pair of scissors.
Oh, gee, I'm going to have to bring back the other guy who I said I hated. Bring him back.
Just make it easy for me, why don't you?
Wait till I go in and talk to Brad Whittemore about you there, Sid, so watch it.
He'll have my head.
No, he won't, because he never pays any attention to anything I say. If your management automatically, the code is, and they get this in memo repeated about once a week, ignore Nathan. The guy is over the hill. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Anyway, how old do you think?
Must be because of the hemorrhoids, right?
Oh, he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop for a minute. Okay, Chris Wallace, how old would you say he is?
Oh, I'm going to say he's 34.
34 years old. Okay, you all were very polite to him. You all guessed under his age. The closest was Mike, who said 43. He's 46. Or will be 46.
How old is Mike
Wow,
Wallace?
I know. How old is
Mike Wallace is up in the 70s. Mike, and he looks great. Doesn't he look great? No, he's up in his 70s, yeah. He's 72, 73. Yeah. In fact, I could tell you exactly how old he is.
Oh, here we go. You're going to look up Mike Wallace. There's going to be 14 page numbers.
I know. Let's
Under his name.
If it's going to be a problem, I'll give up the whole thing very quickly. Mike Wallace. Hold on just a moment, folks. I love to slow the program down to a complete stop while I do something that nobody really cares about. Mike Wallace. I can't seem to find him here. Can't be his son is listed, and he's not. No.
Look under Myron.
Under Mike Myron?
Myron Wallace.
No, I know. No, I don't. Isn't that odd? Chris Wallace is here, but his father is not.
Look under Harry Reason. I don't know.
Why don't we just move along? Wow, anyway, Mike has got that. Mike said 43, and he's 46. And so we have one. Jack has two correct answers. Mike has one as we go to Marie Osmond. As we go to Wednesday, October 13th. Oh, Friday the 13th comes on a Wednesday this month. Oh, that's ominous. Oh, that's really bad. Marie Osmond from Ogden, Utah. She began her professional career in 1966 at age 7. The only girl...
1966 at age 7?
At age 7.
Wait, I got to write that down. 1966 at age 7. Gee, let me think about that one for a second.
He's never going to stop ad-libbing. We're creating a monster here with this guy. He's the only... the only girl of the performing Osmond family. Her biggest hit was Paper Roses in 1973. Her dad, George Osmond, was also born on October 13th. And we'll start with you, Rosemary. How old do you think Marie Osmond is?
I think she's 40.
40, and Sid?
Little mathematician.
No, if I got the math right, she's 39, but I'm not too sure.
Okay, and Mike?
Another mathematician.
I'm going to say closer to 35.
35 is what you'll say. Okay, yeah. And Tony?
Hold on, I'm still trying to figure it out.
You can borrow my calculator if you want.
Okay, she's 34.
34.
Yeah.
Okay, and Jack?
Yeah, 34.
You're both right. She is 34.
Good stuff.
Or she will be 34 next Wednesday. That's correct. Very good. So Jack has 3 correct answers, and we got winners in Mike and Tony both have one apiece. We go to also born on the 13th was Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, former British Prime Minister, born Margaret Hilda Roberts in England.
Hilda?
Margaret Hilda Roberts. She was Britain's first woman Prime Minister in 800 years of English parliamentary history. I didn't realize that.
The only one still.
The only one, yeah, that's right, the only one. Okay, how old would she be on Wednesday, on October 13th? We'll start with you, Tony. What do you say? What do you say, baby?
She's gonna be 66.
66. Okay.
That's the root. I try.
Sid, what do you think?
I say she's going to be 69.
69.
69.
Oh, okay.
69.
69.
69.
Jack, what do you say?
67.
I think we ought to be ending this game very soon. This is starting to go off into no man's land here, or the twilight zone. Rosemary, what do you think?
68.
68. And Mike?
65.
65. 68 is correct. That's how old she will be. 68. That's correct. Jack said 67, which is how old she is right now. But we don't count that. I said, how old will she be on Wednesday, the 13th? Very good, Rosemary. Did you know that?
No.
But I guess you sort of did in a way.
Just a guess.
Just a guess. Okay, Art Garfunkel also was born on the 13th of the team of Simon and Garfunkel. Let's see what I can tell you about him. He's from Queens, New York.
Anyone knows what he does in his off time?
Art Garfunkel?
Yeah. Just waits around for another reunite concert, one of those deals.
He does a lot of that, yeah. He also raises minks on his farm in Oregon and chops wood and pickles salmon. Yeah. He makes peanut butter sandwiches in his attic. And he's got them just piled up. He walks around the ceiling in his suction shoes.
Not that
upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It isn't much, but it keeps him busy, you know.
You have a lot of free time, Norm, don't you?
Yes, I've got a lot of free time, too. Okay, his biggest hit with Paul Simon was Bridge Over Troubled Waters. And I'll tell you the year that came out, which might help you hone in on how old he is. It was 1970, Bridge Over Troubled Waters. And, of course, he and Art Garfunkel, that is, he and Paul Simon did the score to the Dustin Hoffman movie, The Graduate.
Yep.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You know what the name of their group was before they took their own names as Simon and Garfunkel?
Yeah, they did have another name, didn't they?
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. Yeah, that sounds like a cartoon, an animated cartoon series. But
somehow.
Yeah, that's right. I wonder why they called themselves that.
Well, it was 1959, I believe, and, just sort of like they were like in high school at the time, and it just sounded cutesy.
Okay. Rosemary, how old do you think Art Garfunkel will be on the 13th?
47.
47, okay. And Sid?
I'm going to go with 51.
51.
51.
Okay. Mike?
52.
52. And Tony?
Let me see, 1970, he's probably around... this is 78, that's 48.
I don't know what you're doing, but I bet that would make a good song.
40, 50.
Hello, Mumbles, my old friend.
That's the campaign theme, but no. 50. He's going to be 52.
52. Okay, and Jack?
I think I'm going to have to go with 52.
52, okay.
Because you know why? He's playing with a full deck.
Oh, that's very good. Actually, he's going to be 51, which is what Sid said. So that means every one of you is one
Spoiler, you.
Every one of you has won at least one round, and Jack has won 3. Okay, we're getting near the end of this. No, we're not. We're not, I get that way. Seems like we've been playing this since about a week ago last Thursday. Is there no end to this thing?
I can't.
Anybody want to schedule an infomercial in the next 20 minutes? Okay, C. Everett Koop. One of the most interesting guys ever to be in Washington. His birthday is Thursday, October 14th. Well, he's born October 14th. Now, let's see what I can tell you about him that might help you.
He's got a wacky beard.
Yeah. Pardon me?
He's got a wacky beard.
Wacky beard, yeah. All it says is former Surgeon General C. Everett Koop, and then it says his age. Doesn't say anything beyond that. Let's start.
You think when your name is in it, they'll just say former talk show host Norm Nathan?
Yeah.
That'll be it.
You know the way I vision my future. I'm taking piano lessons again and stuff. I see my future as playing piano in some lounge somewhere, sitting up there playing for drinks, And somebody will say, you know, see that guy up there playing the piano? He still plays fairly well, sort of. You know, if your standards are not too high. The guy, you know, he keeps sliding off the bench. He used to be Norm Nathan at his better days, you know. We call him the old drunken pianist now. Maybe I every now and then pull out my violin. That's the way I see my life.
Hey, you better be careful. You might be arrested for that.
That'll be a top of the hub, right, Norm?
So that'll be what?
Top of the hub, right?
No, probably not the top of the hub. Probably some sleazy bar someplace.
At the bottom of the hub.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the bottom of someplace like that, yeah.
Going to be doing a tour with Robert from Everett, are you?
Oh, no, now you're really cruel. Now you're really
Bonnie Valentine.
Maybe I play someplace in Attleboro. Not even North Attleboro, the nice part.
Maybe you can play Methuen.
Methuen would be good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some sleazy bar in Methuen.
Take your pick.
No kidding. Some sleazy bar in Methuen. That poor soul. I remember him when he was at the top of his game.
Bring back Tony Spar in Chelsea. We'll get your piano in there.
You never forget anything I say, do you?
No, I can see the piano and the lined up all the empty glasses of chocolate fraps that you had, and you'll be there singing your songs and belching away. I can't wait for that day. What's the cover charge?
Okay, see Everett Coop. Let's start with let's see, with you, Mike. What do you think? See Everett Coop. Birthday October 14th. Well, he'll be how old?
That was an interesting sentence.
Oh, we're having so much fun. It's too bad people listening must be bored out of their gourds.
Hey, that's a timely statement. That's a timely statement. Bored out of your gourd.
Bored out of your gourd. It was
October and harvest time. Very nice.
Yeah, and it rhymed also.
It did.
Kind of almost like rap. Bored out of my gourd. Something like that. Anyway.
I'm going to put the guy's age at 76.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, 76. Rosemary, how old do you think he will be?
70.
70.
Rosemary, are you enjoying yourself? Rosemary.
Yeah, because you're the only one not saying really stupid things. What's the idea of that, anyway?
I don't know. I'm just quiet, I guess.
Okay. Are you enjoying what you're hearing, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Norm.
Yes?
Can I say hi to Tony?
Oh, sure. Go right ahead.
Tony. Hi, Tony.
Hello, Rose.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
Boy, that was pretty torrid stuff. That was pretty good. Yeah, boy, my ears are sizzling. Okay, Jack, what do you say? How old do you think C. Everett Coop will be?
74.
You know what the C stands for, by the way?
Chicken?
No.
Chicken coop, you see.
Oh, chicken coop. That's very good. Yeah, very good. Very good. No, it does not. It stands for Charlotte. I made that up.
What does it stand for?
I have no idea.
Oh, it does not. It just might be Charlotte and he doesn't want to.
Yeah, it might be Charlotte, or it may not stand for anything. I always admired people had a front initial.
Well, Harry S. Truman, the S stood for nothing.
That's right. It did not stand for anything. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not like Norman I. Nathan.
Yeah, the whole name doesn't stand for anything. That's been one of my great problems since birth. Norman Nathan, huh? He doesn't stand for anything so far as I'm concerned. He doesn't stand for goodness, purity, or intelligence, anything. Well, that's so sad. Tony, how old do you think C. Everett Coop will be?
Oh, the Coopster.
On October 14th, yeah. Is this still Saturday?
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
We still have to go to the rest of the day.
No, there's still many more hours to this day.
It certainly is. It's just begun.
Oh, gee.
I can't believe, about 14 minutes ago, I looked at that clock and it was only 5 minutes past the clock. We're in some kind of time continuum right now.
I think we're going to find out as soon as we end this, the clock's going to start spinning around, catching up to the real time.
That's right. We're in some kind of like light speed. We're going to come out of it and we'll all be like 60 years older or something. I'm starting to feel that way now. Oh, C. Everett Coop.
C. Everett Coop, yes.
By now, 300. Yeah. He's 70.
70. Oh, okay, you're going to say the same as Rosemary.
Oh.
Yeah, she said
Oh,
72.
why not, then?
Why not? What the heck? And how old do you think C. Everett Koop will be on Thursday, the 14th? Sid?
The big chicken coop. He's going to be 72, Norm.
Did you hear that? The big chicken.
That was original, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
Energy radiating.
Oh, this guy is really hot.
He's
Huh?
on the ball.
I have to take all the credit for that.
Yeah, can you imagine some woman out dancing while he's whispering these kind of things in her ear?
No.
Oh. I can hear her now, just as her eyes begin to kind of
Fall out of her head.
Yeah, fall out of her head in excitement. She says, "Oh, Sid, I have a headache. Take me home." I can just hear that.
And it's got Excedrin written all over it.
He's not going to ever stop. You know, sometimes you don't know when you're well off. Sometimes we look for change, and sometimes it's really not needed. Okay.
In this case, it's what?
Bad enough. Yeah. See, anyway, C. Everett Koop will be 77.
Wow.
And that means that Mike
pretty
Epstein.
good for 77.
Yeah, Mike Epstein says 76, which is his age today, and the closest to his age as of October 14th.
Wow.
Just one more, and then let's get the hell out of here, okay? before our parents come home. Roger Moore. I always wanted to be like Roger Moore. He's so distinguished and so suave and everything. He was born George Roger Moore. I thought he was going to have a funny name. In London, he's been in several James Bond films. He made his first TV appearance in 1957.
On?
It doesn't say. And until 1972, he starred in several American TV shows. It doesn't say which one. The Persuaders.
The Saint.
With Tony Curtis, The Alaskans in 1959, and The Saint. And in the Maverick series, he was Bo. I don't know, he doesn't look like a Bo.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says. He played Bo.
In the Maverick.
In the Maverick series.
James Garner Maverick series?
Yeah, well, that's the only Maverick series that I think I know.
Well, we were pushing those doggies. Yes, can you hear them now?
Yeah. Let's go out to the old chuck wagon out yonder.
Maybe he came on and said, "I'm Bo, James Bo."
I just said that. That's very possible. Okay, we'll start with you, Rosemary. Roger Moore. How old is he?
I understand he was, when he was playing the character of James Bond, he was in a terrible accident when his Aston Martin rammed into a tree and asked if he was injured or in any way having any problems. He said, "I'm shaken, not stirred." See the mic.
Boy, I mean, it takes you so long to lead up to the punchline that nobody really cares by the time you get there. Oh, that's the longest. Mr. Setup is Mr. Joke Setup. Oh.
Well, I've got longer ones than that.
I know, and you've given them on this very program. Okay, Roger Moore. Rosemary, are you still there?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, you're a foolish person, still hanging in there. Okay, how old do you think Roger Moore will be on the 14th?
I'm going to say 58.
58. Okay. Do you find him an attractive man?
Roger Moore?
Yeah.
No, Norm Nathan.
Oh, Norm I do. No, Roger Moore, no.
No, you don't find him attractive.
No, but I find you attractive, Norm.
Wow. Is your husband listening right now, Rosemary?
Oh, no.
I want you so bad. Now back to our regular scheduled program.
That's the second hour on Sundays. 1976 Norm.
That's right. Yeah. I might buy my own infomercial. Yeah. Okay, Sid. How old Roger Moore next Thursday, the 14th?
I'll go with 57.
57.
57.
Okay. And Mike?
I think he's 59.
59. Okay, Tony?
Oh, he's easily 63.
63. Okay. And Jack?
65.
65.
Thought I might have had this.
Yeah, 65 is correct. Ooh, exactly right. You've gotten 4 correct answers, everyone right on the button. That seems to be too much of a coincidence, if you ask me.
No, just doing some, just using good perception. Listen to you think that argument would stand up in court? Your Honor, it was just good perception. I used no teleprompters. I used no notes.
And no net. You have no net, I noticed. You're right up there all along.
I had no net.
Well, at least it didn't take that much of a setup anyways. He got the joke on and out of the way. You know, we got a little nauseous, but it didn't last long enough for us to get really terminally ill.
Just a short amount of Pepto.
Do you want to mumble some more? Is that?
Oh, no. I'm
Okay.
not sure what's that. A short amount of Pepto. You see, he was saying that he only got a little nauseous.
Stomach.
Yeah, I know. Pepto.
Yeah. Hey, Rosemary.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for putting up with all of us. I appreciate that.
Oh, it was fun. I hope you all have a nice holiday weekend.
Oh, you have a nice holiday weekend too, Rosemary. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye now. And
Falling asleep.
what's that?
I think she was falling asleep.
Well,
she was asleep.
Yeah, maybe she was. Hey, Mike, thanks very much, and thank you, Sid.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, and Tony.
Norm.
Yes. Hello. Oh, I am fine. And Jack, we'll talk to you again soon.
Okay.
Right after the war, we meet again each year. You know, we have an organization does that. We meet at that little cafe in Antwerp, Belgium.
I can't wait for this year's reunion.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine.
When my 6-year-old comes home from school, we have a cup of rich chocolate Ovaltine, and we talk about his day. It's the best time of the day for both of us. He likes the rich, chocolatey taste of Ovaltine. I like its goodness.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine is a different kind of Ovaltine with a flavor kids love, plus extra vitamins and minerals you won't find in Nestle's Quick or Hershey's.
Kids really drink their milk when it's made with rich chocolate Ovaltine. They love the taste. And if they're like my son, they'll sprinkle it on their ice cream, too.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine with more vitamins and minerals than any other milk flavoring.
It's the Ovaltine made specially for kids. The one in the canister, not the jar.
Rich chocolate Ovaltine. Extra delicious. Extra nutritious. Available in the nutrition section of Walgreens.
Percy's Columbus Week sale. Everything in the store is on sale. And qualified Percy's charge applicants buy with nothing down. Make no payments and pay no interest till March '94. Save on a Quasar quarter-pack compact VHS camcorder. Buy it during the Columbus Week sale at Percy's for only $5.99, and you pay nothing till March '94. Pick up a Frigidaire 18 cubic foot refrigerator for only $3.99, and you don't pay till March '94. Get to Percy's for a Roper 3-cycle dishwasher for only $1.99. Everything's on sale during the Columbus Week sale at Percy's, like a Packard-built 486 personal computer for an unbelievable $7.99 plus monitor. Get a Quasar VCR for only $189. The Columbus Week sale at Percy's. Everything's on sale, and qualified Percy's charge applicants buy with nothing down. Pay no interest and make no payments till March '94. The Columbus Week sale at Percy's. First on Gold Star Boulevard, Worcester. Open Saturday till 6 and Monday, Columbus Day, noon till 9.
When it comes to Boston traffic, no one has you covered like WBZ News Radio 1030. With WBZ Traffic on the Threes, you get up-to-the-minute traffic information every 10 minutes during the morning and afternoon rush.
The WBZ 24-hour traffic network. The WBZ 24-hour traffic network with Joe Green and the BZ Copter keeps you on top of traffic problems in and around Boston.
With the addition of the CBS American Fleet, WBZ Traffic on the Threes has you covered like no other. WBZ News Radio 1030.
Michael Cook of Grand Prairie, Texas, is telling us about his skin problem.
Just a heat rash or a heat type itch that left unattended gets totally out of hand. An itching feeling made you want to scratch.
But Michael Cook got relief using Triple Action Gold Bond Medicated Powder.
It felt like it was going to work when I put it on, if that makes any sense. Gold Bond powder. Cool, almost a cleansing feeling. Made me feel fresher, cleaner, and it feels really good.
Gold Bond's Triple Action is like 3 great powders in one. It has the absorbing action of powder, the medicating action of a proven itch fighter, and the drying action of zinc oxide. That's Triple Action Gold Bond.
Gold Bond medicated powder has solved my problem. Made my life more comfortable. Gold Bond medicated powder has worked for me, and I'm sure it'll work for others.
Try Triple Action Gold Bond Medicated Powder. Use only as directed. Available in all Walgreens stores.
Here's the extended WBZ Accuweather forecast from meteorologist Dave Ryan. Overnight cloudy, foggy, and chilly. Lows near 50. And for Saturday, Dave says morning clouds, Fog and drizzle, giving way to brightening skies by afternoon. The high temperatures on Saturday, 66 to 74. Saturday night, cloudy with showers, chance of a thunderstorm. Highs, or lows rather, overnight Saturday night near 50. Sunday, cloudy in the morning, sun by afternoon, windy and chilly with high temperatures near 60.
Could you wrap that part again? Cloudy in the morning, but sun?
Oh, the Sunday forecast. Yeah, it'll be cloudy in the morning and sunny by afternoon. It'll be windy and chilly and highs near 60. But it didn't rhyme.
Wow.
Rap songs should somehow rhyme. If you could give me a few more minutes. Monday, which is incidentally is the last day of the Topsfield Fair, if you get a chance. I haven't been down there yet. No, I just have not been. I haven't seen the Barred Rock chickens. I haven't seen the California lop bunnies, rabbits.
Oh, lop bunny, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that stuff.
So what are you going to do about it then?
I've got to get down there.
On Monday?
Yeah, sure. What if I get killed sometime overnight on the way home? I will never have seen them.
No.
Yeah, so I better get there.
Do you think they have any lop-eared Barred Rock chickens?
Probably. They got everything over there. Oh, sure, they got everything there. Oh, yeah, everything. Sure. Probably got those little pot-bellied pigs. I mean, those little pot-bellied pigs? They're cute little things.
Yeah.
Nice. Pot-bellied pigs is good.
Yeah.
Monday is good. Do you think I'm having some kind of an emotional kind of breakdown on the air? Has that been done on the air before?
Drama happening right now. It's kind of exciting, actually.
Yeah. I see the lights flashing of an ambulance pulling into our parking lot. I don't know who that's there for. Sunny and cool with high temperatures 56. Well, one thing I can assure you, this program is not breakfast for your head. That's for sure.
Looking for a different place to have lunch? Try the Wheat Tea Shop at Scotch Pine Farm in Pepperell. They make the best scones you'll ever eat. All the soups, sandwiches, and desserts are just as good. Everything is homemade. From scratch. They serve real roasted turkey and homemade rolls, not the wimpy deli stuff. And apple pie is made from fresh apples. You can tell because they leave the peel on the slices for better flavor. And don't forget to check out the Scottish import shop for some beautiful kilts and fine woolen sweaters and such. And by the way, visit the Christmas shop, too.
This was far from the first time Norm had a breakdown on the air. Matter of fact, that occurred weekly with the peel on for added emotion. Closing the vault and riding the radio waves home for the forgotten city of Yucaipa. Hack radio stations, gardening shows, rashes, upset stomachs, cheeky comments, spelling tests, stinkweed, Bob Raleigh, Myron Wallace, Linda Kern, Hazel Dew, the RV Mile, Art Garfunkel's Oregon farm-raised mink and peanut butter sandwiches, Automax, WLVI TV 56, the Boston Museum of Science, Percy's, Tony's Spa, Board Gourds, Gwendolyn Jones, Louise Fallon, Michael Cook, Boats, Magical Boats, Tommy Floramos, Bill Marlowe, the crossbred, award-winning, lop-eared Barred Rock Chicken, Bill Lawrence, Mike Epstein, Sid Whittaker, Jack Harte, and the leader of the show that took the world by storm back in 1993, the old drunken pianist, Norm Nathan. I'm Tony Nesbitt.